Good morning. My name is Pat Huber, and I welcome you to the 2014 President's Awards Ceremony. We're here today to honor students for their achievements, and we're delighted that you are able to join us for this celebration. I would now like to introduce Dr. Jack Lewis, President of New River Community College, who will bring us our welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Huber. It's a beautiful day, and as our founding chancellor, Dr. Daniel B. Hamill, would always say at events like this, it's a great day to be alive in the Commonwealth. I just spoke to that gentleman. Can you believe that? I was on the phone with Dr. Hamill. He's like 94. But he is the founding chancellor, and he's going to be a guest of mine at our graduation coming up. So we are excited about that. So, he's the best salesman I've ever known in my life, and if we gave him the platform right now, he'd still take over, so what a man. It is a thrill for me to be here. I cannot tell you how much I love this event. As you might imagine, I'm at a lot of places. Last night I was at the Ruatan Club. Tomorrow at noon I'm at the Radford Rotary Club. Next Tuesday, we'll be hosting the superintendents of all of our public schools here Tuesday morning. That afternoon, we'll have the State Board of Community College guests with our chancellor visiting here, just to give you a sampling. But no event measures up to this one, so I just wanted you to know it's a special day for me and for our faculty and staff who have brought you to this event, right? I would also like to just pause and recognize all the guests that are here. Now, these folks have been involved in your life in some way. That's why they're here. So they have played a part in your success. So I would like to just give a big welcome to our parents, our grandparents, our spouses, relatives, friends, hopefully no enemies, right? So I would also like to say to all of you that the number one priority of this college, what do you think it is teaching and learning. So it follows that instruction is our primary function. You've experienced that, haven't you, as students? So teaching and learning is our number one priority. So instruction is our primary function. So I want to recognize the faculty and staff who are the critical part of your development throughout these years at this college. And I just want you to know that their goal has been to unleash your talents. And in doing that, they've nurtured you, sometimes goaded you into doing your best. Probably every one of you have had a little bit of goading, wouldn't you agree? So, you know, they're after you. They're wanting you to succeed, and you're here because of all that. So I want you students, I want you to all stand. All students. Now, I want the faculty and staff to stand. Students, show your appreciation to these folks. Now, us add to you that are standing, all of you continue to stand, us have all the guests stand. Now, all of these people have contributed to your success here, so us give them all a huge round of applause. Would you do that? Thank all of you, and you may be seated. Now, I want to be one of the first to congratulate you on your achievement. Wow, what a journey you have made to be here today. But I also want to say to this, when you travel down the road in your future, obviously you're continuing your professional development and your personal development. I also want to remind you that the most important thing in life is about contribution. So I want you to make me a promise that you will serve others. Now, as you serve others, obviously we hope you're making some money. So also remember this college and feed a little bit back to us, you know. Regardless of your gift, though, make service a priority as you go from here today. Now we'll just continue this great event. Welcome to all of you. Thank you.
We want to begin this morning with some group recognitions, and I'll call on a couple of groups to stand. First of all, at the end of each semester, students who have completed a total of at least 12 credit hours and who have achieved a 3.2 grade point average are named to the Dean's List. Students who have completed 12 credits in the semester with a cumulative total of 20 credits and a 3.5 grade point average are named to the President's List. Would those students who have been named either to the Dean's List or the President's List sometime during this academic year please stand? Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Got a lot of bright stars here. Let us now recognize recipients of scholarships awarded by the NRCC Educational Foundation. These scholarships are made possible by the generous donations of individuals and organizations who have chosen to provide their support for students through the Foundation's Endowed Scholarship Program. These awards are based on criteria such as financial need and academic achievement. Students are selected on a competitive basis. This year's scholarship recipients are listed in the program, 3 pages, pages 6 through 8. At this time, I would like to ask all students who have received an NRCC Foundation scholarship to stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Is Dustin Deshawn here today? Okay. Dustin received the Simmons Commonwealth Legacy Scholarship. This scholarship honored LT and Cheryl Simmons, who were recognized as the 2012 Philanthropists of the Year for their support of NRCC. Would Morgan Hudson be here? Morgan received the Godwin Society Scholarship in honor of Gary Hancock. Mr. Hancock at one time served as chair of the State Board of Community Colleges, and this award recognizes a student from this community in honor of his service. At this time, I'll ask Dr. Lewis and Peggy Taylor if they'll go to the lower stage. The remaining students will be honored on the lower stage, and I will ask that you come forward as your name is called. And if you'll enter from my right, maybe your left, but my right, come across the stage, receive your award, and then exit from the left. First of all, will Reuben Miller and Joshua Vaught please come to the stage? Both of these gentlemen were named to the All-Virginia Academic Team of Phi Theta Kappa, the National Honor Society for American Junior and Community Colleges. They were recognized at a special ceremony in Richmond last week, at which time the Chancellor of the Virginia Community College recognized them. But congratulations, Reuben and Joshua. We're now going to recognize students who have been named to Who's Who among students in American junior colleges. Who's Who students have a grade point average of 3.5, have completed a minimum of 30 semester credits at NRCC or another Virginia community college, and are currently enrolled at NRCC in a 2-year curriculum. These students have provided service to the community and leadership in extracurricular activities. Students may be named to Who's Who only once while at NRCC. 47 students are being named to Who's Who this year, and I will read all of the names. However, because of work schedules or other conflicts, some of the students are not able to attend today's ceremony. As your name is called, if you will, please come to the front stage. And I think Tammy Smith will direct students. We're going to try to organize as a group to keep it flowing, and Tammy will keep us moving. Amin S. Ahmed. Jamie K. Anderson. Aster K. Baree. Christina A. Busergine. Kimberly D. Brewer. Franklin E. Brooks. Benjamin M. Broyles. Heather S. Buczynski. John T. Cheek. Jenna D. Chrisley. Carrie B. Chrisley. Bradley S. Clark. Seth K. Clemens. Brenda A. Dalton. Kevin E. Dayton, Jr. Alula G. DeChassa. Emmanuel T. DeReeb. Michael J. Flowerty. Sherry A. Gallagher. Hairnet H. Gabretny. Julia R. Girardi. Maylat T. Habtamichael. Rachel R. Hamby. Tina H. Hosey. Jacqueline Hunt. Crystal A. Kemp. Erica Leon Guerrero. Lori A. Miller. Cecile G. Newcomb. Mary E. Nisley. J. K. Pappas. Joshua T. Pelletier. Leanne Phillips. Logan L. Price. Alton G. Quessenberry. Carolyn R. Sanders. Jessica F. Scott. Marvin M.J. Silcott. Cody W. Slaughter. Amber E. Slusser. Deanna L. Smith. Sarah N. Tedeschi. Christopher A. Tyree. Jessica D. Whitaker. Joshua L. Wilson. Crystal M. Wiltsey. Mary E. Yoder. Now I'd like to ask Dr. Sowers if he would go to the lower stage to help with the recognition of our next group of students. We are pleased to honor, and this is the first time, those students who will be graduating in May and who have participated in the Advanced Learners Program during their time at NRCC. The Advanced Learners Program provides an opportunity for high-achieving students to experience an interactive learning environment of inquiry, discovery, collaboration, and engagement. Students receive a special medallion to be worn at commencement. Dr. Paige Cash, who coordinates this program, will announce the students, and Dr. Don Stowers, Director of Innovative Projects, will assist Dr. Lewis in honoring these students. Dr. Cash.
Alexander William Booker. Krista R. Hagee. Devin Parker Lineberry Jennings. Reuben Miller. Matthew William Murphy. Cody Allen Rigney. Tori Janelle Sheets. Stephen Antoine Tanner. Desiree R. Taylor. Daniel Julian Tompkins. Joshua Vaught.
It is now time to present honor strolls to those PTK students who will be graduating in May and who have not previously received an honor stroll. PTK, which stands for Phi Theta Kappa, is the Honor Society for American Junior and Community Colleges. Membership in PTK is offered to students who achieve academic excellence while enrolled in an associate degree program. Mr. Brian Clark, PTK advisor, will announce the students. Students, would you please come to the lower stage as your name is called?
Nat Nadeau. Taylor Williams. Maron Haptemichael. Kimberly Fahrenkopf. Linda Howard. Kimberly Joshua. Mallory Johnston. Yvetta Geist. Laura Engel. Christy Hale. Christina Poole. Brittany Davis. Mary Reed. Alexander Wren. Kevin Perkins. Garrett Farmer. Tiesa Mathena. Sherry Gallagher. Michael Flaherty. Rachel Downey. Megan Black. Kelly Ford. Travis Woods. Devin Lineberry Jennings. Amber Slusher. Cody Slaughter. Cecile Newcomb. Joshua Wilson. Deanna Smith. Belinda Thurman. Linda Perkins. Jennifer Piles. Ian Brown. Megan Altizer. Caitlin Hagren. Becky Goings. Elaney Huff. Caitlin Payne. Casey Bowler. Milat Haptemichael. Haranet Gabrechny. Sarah Tedessi. Jenna Chrisley. Ruben Miller. Tori Sheets. Stephanie Crawford. Desiree Taylor. Joshua Vaught. Stuart Wood. Bradley Clark. Seth Clemens. Daniel Tompkins. And Chapter President, Cody Ludwig.
Dr. Janice Shelton will announce awards of academic excellence for the Division of Arts and Sciences.
Would the faculty who will be presenting from Arts and Sciences please gather at the end of the ramp over here? Thank you. Just make traffic flow a little bit better. Good morning to all of you. I'm really proud to stand here before you to recognize these accomplished students in the Division of Arts and Sciences, as well as students in the other areas. I'm also proud to say that some of these students have been some of my students as well, so I feel as proud as a parent in many ways. And some who are receiving awards today are not necessarily students that I have taught, but students with whom I've had some interaction, and I appreciate each one of you. Students who receive recognition for academic excellence are those who have the highest grade point average in their curriculum. Those who receive recognition as outstanding students in a subject area are chosen by their instructor in the area of their award. So we will be awarding both of those right now. In business administration, Rachel Cook, presenter Ken Long. In education, Ruben Miller, presenter Brian Clark. Engineering, Stephen Keffer, Dr. Pablo Chalmeta will be presenting. In general studies, we have two who will have their awards presented by Tammy Parks. And actually, the first student, Holly Crotty, is not here, I think, as a result of some work obligations, but Ms. Parks will be keeping her award for her. And then Amber Slusser. In general studies, computer science specialization, Alula DeChasa and Carlotta Eaton. Miss Carlotta Eaton will be presenting. In liberal arts, Cecile Newcomb, presented with her award by Dr. Cindy Wynn. In science, Dr. Amy Dawson will be presenting an award to Herene Gabrekni. Ms. Bonnie Graham will be presenting two awards, the first in Early Childhood Development Specialization to Leanne Phillips. And next, in Human Services, Christina Albert. Ms. Terry Moore will be presenting the award in nursing, and that award goes to Michael Flaherty. Those were the Academic Excellence Awards, and now we will present the outstanding students in subject areas. Dr. Amy Dawson will be presenting the award in Anatomy and Physiology to Travis Wood. Dr. Pablo Chalmeta will be presenting the Engineering Award to Samuel Holt. Ms. Tammy Parks will be presenting Fine Arts to Amber Slusser. Dr. Louise Biot will be presenting the Music Award to Rachel Downey. Mr. Ben Willis will be presenting an award in oral interpretation to Megan Black.
Mr. Peter Anderson will announce awards for the Division of Business and Technologies.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to recognize these outstanding students in the Division of Business and Technologies. Students who receive recognition for academic excellence as an outstanding student are those who have been chosen by their faculty in the area of their award. Presenting by Jay Wright and Way Wurtzberger in the curriculum of accounting, the student is Sun-In Joe. Debbie Bond and Becky Redpath in Administrative Support Technology to Brenda Dalton. Jeff Levy will be accepting the award for Michael Reno in architecture specialization due to a work conflict. Monty Fleshman will be accepting an award on behalf of the student in automotive analysis and repair, Miss Lindsay Byers. Amber Clark, Nancy Evans, and Dr. Yuta Green in the area of business management to Stephanie Crawford. Jeff Levy in computer-aided drafting and design to Bradley Clark. Keith McAllister in electrical engineering technology to Tyler Tennyson. James Lusk in electronics technology to Sherry Gallagher. Dennis Debut in forensic science to Mr. Michael Brightwell. Carlotta Eaton in information technology, computer graphics, and web design specialization to Crystal Ferris. Also, Carlotta Eaton, an Information Technology Game Design Specialization, to Seth Clemens. Dr. David Filer, an Information Technology, Network, and Technical Support Specialization, to Timothy Coyle. Monty Fleshman, an Instrumentation and Control Automation Technology, to Doug Phillips. John Somerville, in Machine Technology, to Austin Poff. Amber Clark, Nancy Evans, and Dr. Yuta Green, in Marketing Management Specialization, to Kelly Ford. Debbie Bond and Becky Ridbath will be presenting the Medical Administrative Support Specialization, to Tiesa Mathena. Debbie Bond and Becky Ridpath will be presenting the Paralegal Studies, to Miss Megan Black. Dennis Debut will be presenting the award in a Police Science, to Cody Slaughter. Mark Gilbert will be presenting the award in Welding, to Stuart Wood.
As we conclude our program today, I'd like to express thanks to a number of people who have made this program possible. First of all, to our Student Services Division for organizing this, Peggy Taylor, our Director of Student Services, and especially to Tammy Smith, who has been running around and organizing people, just doing a superb job, as she always does. Our support folks in media services, whom you don't see, they're hiding away at the back, Jose Melendez and John Saunders. Our public information staff, Joyce Taylor and Amanda Allen. And then there's a group of ladies at the back, our social committee, Hilda Haga, Brenda Jones, Betty Gordon and Peggy Dalton have organized a very nice reception for all of us to enjoy at the conclusion. Would those students who received an award as an outstanding student in a curriculum or in a subject area, those students who met your faculty members here in the last two groups that were honored with Dr. Shelton and Mr. Anderson, at the conclusion, if you would please come to the front stage for some pictures when we're dismissed. To all of those who have received awards today, we say congratulations. To those of you who have joined us in the audience, we say thank you for helping us honor these individuals. We invite you now to continue the celebration at the reception at the back of the room. Thank you.